Hey, what's going on, guys? Like Butter here, and today I got a Destiny video because I want to give you guys a small little update on what's been going on with me. I apologize I haven't been posting the last couple days. My sleep schedule's kind of been all over the place, but we're starting to get more into the groove, starting to get the sleep schedule fixed up a little bit. So I've been enjoying Destiny a lot. So if you guys don't know, I played Destiny. I was a year one player. Played it for a good 2 to 3 weeks. Ended up quitting before Vault of Glass came out. But that was back when I wasn't familiar with what looter shooters were. I at the time thought that Destiny was going to be more of a game like a spin-off of Halo, which obviously now that I know much more about looter shooters and have been playing Destiny for a good amount of hours now, I understand how unbelievably wrong I was. So going into the game with the expectations that I had, it makes a lot of sense why I quit after 2 weeks. The Crucible can be very frustrating in Destiny. Now, this has a lot to do with the fact of having PvE elements and PvP elements kind of smashed into one. It usually doesn't work great. There's some, supers in this game that are absolutely super strong because they were clearly designed for PvE and are very strong in PvP, vice versa. But once you learn kind of to just bend over and let people give it to you when they have their supers, you start to enjoy the game a lot more. I've been playing it for like 3-4 days now non-stop. I've been addicted. I think we've done like 3 or 4 12-hour plus streams in a row. I've been trying to get prepared for Age of Triumph, which comes out later today, 1 p.m. Eastern. I will be streaming that. If you don't know what Age of Triumph is, it's a content update. Bungie's been doing a lot better job with kind of putting content updates out when they have like a lack of content, kind of dry spells, I think people call it. And if you don't know what that is, basically it's like, a DLC comes out. So Rise of Iron came out, I want to say over 3-4 months ago now, something like that. I think it was December. I could be wrong, but it's been out for about 3 months, and there's been times, like especially after Taken King, where there was just a long time where there was just nothing, no new content, and they said that that's something that they're going to work on for the sequel of this game, which ironically enough was just tweeted out the other day. We knew Destiny 2 was coming. There's been plenty of leaks, but this was the first official post by Bungie themselves, by Activision, showing that Destiny 2 is indeed the next installment of the Destiny franchise. So I will put a picture on screen real quick so you can see it. This is was tweeted out on the Destiny game Twitter, and you can see the last city on fire, which is so cool because if you don't know how Destiny works, basically the idea is that you're these guardians protecting this last city of human beings, and that last city is the only city left essentially because of all of the the stuff that's been going on with the Taken and the Fallen and all the factions kind of taking over essentially. Seeing that the last city, which obviously if you go on the tower in Destiny 1, you look down, the last city looks pretty amazing. It's nice and large, and I always wondered looking down, like, what is it like down there? We never really get to see anything in the last city. We're always, fighting on these other planets. We're never, at that moment being able to see what's going on there. And it seems like in Destiny 2, we are going to get a taste of what it's like in the last city, considering it's on fire and looks like shit's kind of been going down. So I am so excited for Destiny. There's also been plenty of leaks of when it's coming out. Supposedly it's coming out in September, which isn't too far away. And there's also some leaks giving hints that it will be coming to PC. Now, as most of you know, I'm a huge PC person. That is my preference when it comes to the platform that I like playing games on. Of course, I've been enjoying Destiny, even though it's, I'm not super used to console anymore. I've been playing on PC for close to like 3 years now, nonstop. But I've been getting used to the 30 FPS, and I have no doubt in my mind that Destiny 2 is probably going to have 60 FPS on console, and if it is on PC, hopefully unlimited FPS with an actual FOV slider. The FOV in this game drives me nuts. I feel like you're zoomed so far into your character that you can barely see anything around you, essentially. So I'm very hopeful for Destiny 2, and I just wanted to let you guys know that my channel is going to be primarily Destiny 2 when it comes out. I'm going to be trying very, very hard to compete with the best streamers and the best YouTubers out there. I've been doing Trials of Osiris recently, and we did very well. We actually got 7 wins on only our second or third run, and we went 6-0 3 times in a row. We ended up having some really rough games. We were losing to players that had over 160 to 200 flawless runs. We were losing by like 1 round. We were losing 5-4, and we were doing really well. And I think that if I put more time into this game, I would become very, very good at it. If I put my mind to it. I'm always the believer that if you put your mind to it in any game, you can get good. And I'm very excited for Destiny 2, and I think Destiny 2 has potential to be one of the biggest franchises of all time, or biggest games of all time, because one thing that held Destiny back drastically was the fact that it was never on PC. PC gamers are used to these types of looter games. When you got things like Diablo, World of Warcraft, we like the MMO aspect of games, and not having Destiny on PC, I feel like, has really hurt this game. I mean, you can say what you want. A lot of people think that it's going to split the community. I think that Destiny 2 is going to be very strong if both the PC streamers and YouTubers and players and the console players can all come together and just know that we just love Destiny. So later on today, when Age of Triumph comes out, which is they're basically bumping all the old raids up to 390 light, which I'm super excited for because I actually didn't get a chance to play the first 2 raids. Before last week, the only raid that I've ever done was Kingsfall, which was the raid for the Taken King, which is over a 1.5 years old now, I think. I did Wrath of the Machine, which I posted a couple days ago. We also did it on hard, which was pretty fun. The Wrath of the Machine was a very, very good raid. I still think Kingsfall is my favorite, though. So I've never done Crota's End, and I've never done Vault of Glass, which I've heard Vault of Glass is the fan favorite. So I'm very excited for that, which will be coming in week 2, which is a week from today. So there's a new book, and there's new cosmetics, and there's a bunch of new stuff coming out with this Age of Triumph update, which is, like I said, going to be happening later today. That's going to keep people busy, at least me, because I only have one character. I'm 391 light now, and I'm a hunter, and hunters are the weakest as far as I'm concerned in PvP right now. So I definitely want to make a Godlock, which I have a Spark of Light, which is good, and I also want to make a Titan too. So I have a lot of content for the next 6 months to hold me over till Destiny 2. That should also give us enough time. Hopefully we get some Division updates as well. And the idea is that Destiny 2 and Division will be my 2 main games here on my channel. I love looter shooters. I love loot games. And these games just fit me really, really well. So I just want to make this video kind of letting you guys know what the future of my channel is, kind of give you an idea of what's going on. I'm also going to be posting other games in between, of course, like with Battlegrounds just coming out. I really enjoy that game too. But I think looter shooters are games that I do the best in because they require a lot of communication and a lot of teaching when it comes to, whether you're running builds or how to play certain game modes. Like, we're playing Supremacy here, which is such a fun game mode. It's basically Kill Confirmed, or like Kill Confirmed if you've ever played Call of Duty. Basically, you get a kill, and they drop a crest, and you pick up the crest, and you get a point. So essentially, you don't really get a point unless you pick up the crest. So you could get 3-4 kills and then die, but if you didn't pick up the crest, you essentially didn't do anything good for your team, and you can deny them and whatnot. And it's super fun too because it drops like an engram, which sometimes can like roll down a hill and be hard to get to, and it kind of promotes fast play rather than camping. And right now the meta is pretty strange, I think, from a lot of people that I've heard, because basically what they did to kind of keep the sniping and the shotgun to a minimum, they basically made it so that when you die you lose all your ammo, which I'm not a huge fan of. I think there's other ways that they could deal with that, but we'll have to wait and see. And if they are going to do that, then it's very important that you lose your sidearm ammo, which you can see in this video. You don't lose your sidearm ammo, so everyone's pretty much running around with a pistol as their sidearm. And I think assault or auto rifles are getting a buff today, which I'm really excited about, because I am the biggest fan of auto rifles. I love it. I love the high rate of fire auto rifles. I love using them, and I use them even though they're not in the meta right now, but they're receiving a small buff today, so I'm pretty excited about that, and I'll probably be using it here in the future. So if you have any ideas for upcoming Destiny videos, be sure to let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to try to bring as much Destiny 2 news to you guys as I possibly can. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop the video a like, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Holding back for anyone.